So this morning I watched The Big Short, which I have watched before, but I've really fallen down a rabbit hole when it comes to learning about the financial system, and especially looking at like greed and fraud. I've been watching this Yale course. I think it's on like the markets or financial markets, but one of the lectures was just on mortgages, which I know probably sounds really boring. It was really helpful in terms of understanding what happened with the financial crisis in 2008, like mortgage-backed securities and that sort of thing. One thing that was useful was this podcast series, and he covers, one episode is on the 1930s stock market crash, one episode was on the 2008 crash, and then one was on the dot-com bubble. That was helpful. I also watched a documentary, a PBS documentary. It's very old, so it doesn't look good, but the information was still useful, and it was called .con. That's a really good one for understanding the dot-com bubble in the early 2000s. And now I'm trying to get some books to understand a little bit more about the 2008 financial crisis, just because I feel like that one is kind of the most like technically complicated. So I have been reading All the Devils Are Here by Bethany McLean and Joe Nocera. And I understand they worked for Fortune magazine, and Bethany wrote like a long form article about what happened in the financial crisis, and they felt like there was much more there to it. That's the reason why they worked on this book. And then I also returned a few that I was also reading. So I had tried The Big Short book. Don't really think I'm gonna like that one, so I returned it, and that's why I decided to just watch the movie. And I also tried The Smartest Guys in the Room, which is all about the Enron scandal. I think the book is a little bit too long. It's like a 22-hour audiobook. I don't think I need that much information. Yeah, it's a 20-hour audiobook. I don't think I need it in that level of detail, so I'm just watching the Enron documentary instead. So I'm really trying to understand and wrap my head around financial systems. I also finished reading a book on nvidia, The Thinking Machine by Stephen Witt. Didn't like it. I feel like in retrospect I probably could have just read a few articles and gotten a really good understanding of it. And Stephen Witt, I believe, writes for the New Yorker, so he does have a number of articles about nvidia in there, and they're long form articles. That's kind of more what I would recommend as opposed to this book. I struggle with these books about these tech people because it almost just makes them into this prophet who's ahead of their time and who people idolize, and I don't think that that is healthy or a good idea. I don't think we should want to be Jensen Huang. His life sounds like a life I don't want for myself. I guess that's the way I'll phrase it without being rude. But anyway, I finished it. It has really good reviews, and it won the Financial Times Business Book of the Year, but I was not a huge fan. I am currently reading My Glorious Defeats by Barrett, which I have on the side somewhere there. I have tried reading this a few times, and it's good. I just like haven't really decided to finish it for some reason. So I picked that up. I probably will not finish it this year, but I think I should be able to finish it within like a week or so. He was a member of Anonymous who ended up going to jail for hacking. That's all I know, really, about him and about the book. I started reading the Fukuyama book, the first one. I think it's called The Origins of Political Order. Really great. Excellent. It will probably take me a number of months to finish it, but I finally started it, and I'm just so happy that I started. I think those are all of the things that I've been like reading and watching over the last little bit. I hope people are well. I hope people are safe. I hope everyone's okay and warm.